Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with viewers in real time and remember to create safe for experience. I got community guidelines. Our community double standards. That's what they got. That's what they got on the talk. We're notifying viewers that you're going live. I'd like to know who you're notifying, you fuckers. Why don't you tell me who you're notifying? Because I don't see anybody new. You know what I mean? I'm getting pissed, man. I guess I should shut up and not be pissed because our girl Eve was framed is like getting banned and shit already. I don't know what she says. It's so controversial. What's up, gang? Not crazy cat lady. My girl, the Danish dumpling, the darling dish from Scandinavia is here with us. Follow non-crazy cat lady. My guy Kevin Rubix. You're a genius, man. I love you, man. And your crazy implants in your lip. Everything the dude says is cool, man. Watch Kevin Rubix. It's KM Rubix. Is that new? KM Rubix? I thought it was a different. Then you got 2 accounts now, bud. Anyway, everybody's here. Love you guys. Ron Nider, crazy Texan, crazy one Texan. Who's not crazy? If you're in Texas, you're crazy. That's my take. Philosophical Peacock is here. What's up, man? I thought so. That's your secondary account. All right, well, follow him on both. KM Rubix and what's the other one? Kevin Rubix. Just Kevin Rubix, right? Turf guy, Richard Tyree. What's up, Richard? What I don't know. Whatever. Toby plays the uke. Play me some uke, buddy. Ukulele, that is, I'm sure, right? Play me a little ukulele, bud. Thanks for being here. What's up, man? Turf guy. I'm kind of a turf guy. I prefer gardens, but we do landscaping. So I got to deal with turf chemicals too, man. Not fun. Not fun. That shit'll rot your foot right off your fucking leg. Hey, man, what's up? Thank you. See that? Yeah, I shaved. It's like I got the fuzz coming back because I don't leave it go too long. But I shaved it for the limerick, and I had that weird mustache. And people are like, "What's up with the mustache, dude?" I'm like, "I know. I did it for a vid, because I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to the costumery." But that's my gal, Atheist Sanctuary 3. What's up, Baldwin? Beautiful. With us tonight, follow Atheist Sanctuary 3. Is that the one you're working off on now? Because you've gone through 2. You're crazier because you're in New York City. That's better, man. You're better off. New York City's fucking nuts, but it's better than Texas, man. Thanks for the likes, baby. Thanks all of y'all for being here. What do you guys got to talk about tonight? I looked up a bunch of shit, some crazy ass shit going on, man. We are on YouTube. If anyone joins, I got it on a separate window. I can see you if you're here, and I will try to look over there and answer your questions as we go through our rants on TikTok. I am the irreverent Rob, the sacerdote of secularism, the foul-mouthed pharaoh of free thought, here with you to ridicule religion and anything else we want to make fun of. Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. You know how it goes. You see the guy who crashed Greg Locke's book burning, right? This piece of shit, Greg Locke, burning books. Out there burning books. Bring your Harry Potter devilry, wizardry, and burn it. Burn it so we can get rid of the evil in our world. What a fuckwit, right? Some dude ran up and threw a Bible. Did you guys see that? A gay guy ran up, throws his Bible in the fire and says some shit. And people were like, yeah, because they didn't realize what it was at first. And then they realized they were cheering him throwing a Bible in. And then he ran away and kissed his boyfriend in front of everybody. My fucking new hero. One for you, buddy. That was awesome. Wish I was there with my camera. That's fucking good, man. Ran up, threw his fucking Bible right in the fucking fire. And Greg that takes balls. I got to tell you, man. This dude got balls hanging on the ground, man, to do that. Because he could have got his ass straight up kicked out there by these fucking freaks. What's up, Audie May? Ass Kisser 00. Hello. And hey to everybody. Sorry if I missed you. I'll give you a toot out if I see you. If you say something, I will toot your name, especially if I like your username. But welcome aboard. It is the Atheist Underground. We do this every Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the Central Zone because it's Kenosha, Wisconsin, on the Lake of Michigan, where winter is in remission right now. We have 40 degrees today. Got some shit done outside, man. Everything melted. We're in the middle of a wicked drought, man. Climate change is real, people, and we are experiencing the drought here in the Midwest. It hasn't snowed barely anything, which means that we don't have any money. And winter's just dreary and gray and muddy, like it always is. Here it is 40 degrees today, whatever 3 inches we had around, 2-3 inches here and there. It's gone now, rain tomorrow. And who knows when the fucking will ever snow again. But yeah, we need water, people. This is bad news, the conservation of water needs to be on everybody's mind before we go too much further as a species. If we survive as a nation, we want to save the planet, we have to start thinking about conservation of water. It's everything, people. And mark my words, in the future, water will be worth more than gas. That'll be what everyone's fighting over. So crazy Christians are blocking our roadways in Canada because they say, the Canada thing. I didn't look into it closely. That's just bizarre, man. I'm sorry. You know, it's obviously spilling over. Our apologies here to Canada. We didn't mean to fuck you guys up with Christian evangelical fundamentalist weirdo anti-vaxxers, but you know what I mean. People give Canada too much credit. I think something Canada's full of fucking rednecks. Really is. It's you know it's not America. It's not the U. I mean, it's not the U.S. Obviously, it's North America, but it's full of its own class of wackos, man. We can't lose sight of that. We learned that with the indigenous school thing, right? Got me a fancy seltzer, blackberry cucumber. Ooh, fancy. Give some tones. I harvest my own potable. Do you? My guy, iChub. That's one favorite. Another one for the name, iChub. I'll give you one for that because I love the clever names and the usernames that I see. Don't worry, as we melt all the icebergs, we'll have plenty of water. Yeah, sorry, it's going to melting into the ocean. It's not gonna do us much good, man. We need fresh water. And here in the Great Lakes, we got the big fresh water on the world. So we're gonna be the last ones with water. Not me. I'll be long gone, I'm sure. But you know, it's going fast. Siegel the apostate, the apostate, the apostate. What's up, Siegel? S Eagle. I forgot my password. 93. Your password is 1234. Let's talk about TV evangelists that faith heal for donations. I want them at an ER doing that heal. Why can't they do that? You know what? Why doesn't the ER grab faith healers and just bring them in there? They'd work for free, right? Certainly, because they're not out for money. We know that. A faith healer would never be out for money. They're actually just out there to help people. So if they can really faith heal, why wouldn't the ERs be like, yeah, come on in, Jesus, we need all help we can get. Look at this guy's gunshot wound here. This guy got got his arm amputated in a chipper accident, and this asshole here, he just got beat up by 50 guys. Hey, see what you can do. Why doesn't that happen? Why? Because it's bullshit. Tax the churches. Estefanía, ¿cómo está mi amiga? La bella Estefanía. My guy Squeeze. What's up, Squeeze? I didn't see you here, buddy. Squeeze. Hello, Living Dead Mom 666. I'm scrolling back here to see who I missed. Kev, you're on from both accounts now. He's on his other account. Hey, Florida Patriot. What's up, Florida Patriot? Audie May. What's up? Thanks for being here. You guys, Sir Whistleblower. What? What? Did it say Sir Whistleblower? That's me. Thanks for joining, Sir Whistleblower. National Archives are asking DOJ to investigate handling of White House docs. I'm not sure what that what in reference to what. Elaborate. Facts Matter 2.0. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Don't forget the rules. We haven't had a big problem with stalkers lately, but if you're stalkers, yeah. What's on my mind? Trolls. If you're trolling and you're here to preach, you get the whistle, you get kicked off the train. Don't do it. We have a no tolerance policy. And my great moderators, not crazy cat lady, Kevin Rubix, Matt the Hatter. Are you here, buddy? The Matt Hatter, is he here yet? I don't know. Mario, play Gink. Wyatt Bear 7. What's up? Thanks for joining. Zachary Perez. Oh, Trump destroyed documents. Yeah, imagine that. That's a piece of shit. They're gonna investigate that guy until after he's dead. He did so much shit ugly. You see, the Air Force turned down 3,200 religious exemptions. Another kudos to the American Armed Forces. Army don't play that shit. Air Force don't play that. Marines don't play that shit with vaccines. You take your fucking vaccine or get the fuck out of the Army, right? Man, that's my religion. Yeah, I wonder how many of those 3,200 people are like in temple every week or at fucking church every week, or if they're just using this because they're anti-vaxxers. No, the military's not playing that shit. They don't want that shit running loose in the barracks. So good for them. It's the second headline. We saw the Navy did it the other day, right? So at least they're really looking. It means if they're letting some through, that means they're really looking at it, right? And they must be like, all right, this guy, but I don't know. If you're in the military, how do you fucking claim a religious exemption? Is there a religion that goes ahead and excuses war? Is there a religion that goes ahead and sanctions war? Because if you're in the military, you gotta let that go. You gotta be willing to kill, and that's against the teaching of Christ. You can't be a good soldier. You can't be a good leader. You can't be a good president. Can't be a leader of a country or a military if you're too Christian. That's just why do we even want that? We want somebody who can do the dirty work when it comes to saving the whole country, right? So if you're too Christian, but none of these people are really Christian. They don't. They're all right with that. They're like, yeah, war. There's some wars been justifiable throughout the years. There's always been just wars. World War II, the American Revolution, blah. Bullshit. If you're claiming a religious exemption for a fucking vaccine, you shouldn't be in the military because you're too religious to be fighting a war. Unless you belong to that war religion that I'm forgetting about, which I'm sure there is. Oh, Captain J. Grant, do I play the skin flute? Yeah, I play it all the time. I play it every chance I get. Play your moms too. Um, Health exemption only bad ticker for the military. Yeah, well, I hope you get one for the military. You got a bad ticker. The military gets vaccines you want, or they get extra ones, right? Didn't one of the TV evangelicals lose 400K in one of the church walls? Who just loses that much? Joel Osteen, they found. I don't know if he lose it. I don't know if somebody found it. They're like they had it buried, he had it like hidden, right? It was just a cache of illegal money. I'm sure they didn't want to claim. And so yeah, somebody like was redoing a toilet and they found it like in the wall hidden. There's probably someone trying to like they were going to come back later that night and take it. It was probably someone in the congregation who's like skimming. They were just going to coming back that night and fucking take it. And the goddamn plumber found it. Did you block that idiot? Captain J. Hey, you play the skin flute, buddy? There's just something wrong with that, man. I play the skin flute better than anybody. Trump is a grifter. Well said in three words. What's up? I love your content. Is there a reason for painted fingernails for content creators? Why is that? Do all content creators? Yes. TikTok made me. I'm in the purple group of outcast atheists. No, man. I just felt like getting my nails did. You can be all right with that. That's really talking about the military and faith, religion, correlation. It's a weird mixed bag of goods there because they do the right thing, but then there's all kinds of other religious exceptions that they get. It's overly Christian. There's all kinds of people that are pushing Christianity in the military. The military has to have an organization, or they don't have to, but somebody made one to fight, a freedom from religion. I forget what it's called, religious freedom, military religious freedom foundation, something like that, where it's a secular organization for people in the military who don't want to, have to kowtow to religion as being part of the military. You got to go to the chapel. There's always a Christian chaplain. There's always some guy who's like, oh, okay, there's a Muslim, a Jew, a Christian, a Buddhist, and then like no, but now right now they got to have a Satanist. They got to have all these pagans. Maybe they got to have all these. If they're going to do that, they got to have all these religions represented, and they've been doing a decent job with that. But still, the problem is rampant of overt religiosity in the military. That's that happens too. For real. You guys watching? Hi, Slutter Dust. What's up? I think I am. I got to get online and see if there's a ticket left. Thanks, NJ Alves. I will probably try to go to the American Atheist Convention in April. Yes, it looks like it's popular here on TikTok, so hopefully we see some of the community. I am an atheist, says Mexicano 53. Qué bueno para ti, man. Gracias para asistir. Hola. He's proud. He's a Mexican. He's jumping out. He's like, I'm an atheist. Yeah. Religious freedom, church of freedom, and spiritual meaning. Is that true? But not what is. Gotta try to put a sentence up there, dude. I can't really make sense of that one. Archives found classified material in the 13 boxes taken from Mar-a-Lago. Wow. What a fucking pig. What a liar pig. The philosophical peacock. You're right, man. You're right. Come on, re-up. I know there's new comments. There we go. Everyone loves calling on their rights to religion, but do we have a right to no religion? Yeah, of course we do. But that's the whole reason that we're here is to normalize that right because people just they don't get it. They think that it's not a big deal. They think that it's okay to not have a religion, and then you turn around and people are getting fired, and people are getting shunned, and people are getting kicked out of their families, and people are getting turned down for jobs, and people are getting, looked at sideways every fucking which way just for not believing the old myths. It's fucking 2022. Give me a fucking break, man. So yeah, we certainly have a right to no religion, but we have to fight for it, and that's what we're doing here. We are fighting for it. So thank you for helping. Any thoughts about Jimmy Snow? Jimmy Snow? Who's Jimmy Snow? It was clear from the office today. They don't know how much to speak. What year do we need to be done with this? I don't know, man. I'm gonna look up Jimmy Snow. Who the hell is Jimmy Snow? Social Blade, Adam and Eve Code. Who's this Jimmy Snow asshole? I don't know him. Like he's a former religious person who's now doing atheist shit, making a splash. Good for him, man. I'll have to check his stuff out. That's cool. I live on an island that is legit 96% Christian, highest Christian population in Canada. Help. Somebody send this Cassie George 709. Send her a rowboat! What island are you on? Good Lord. Get the fuck off of that island, man. It's like that thing that was said in Washington we watched, right? On the island. It was mass murder, what was it called? Mass something? Mass something? I'm an atheist. But I'm an agnostic atheist like everyone. Everyone's agnostic. Agnostic means we don't know, and we don't know. So who's not agnostic? Tell me who's not agnostic. Everyone's agnostic. I'm an atheist who is, agnostic like everyone because I don't know. I just believe that there's no God, because there's no evidence. There's no reason to believe that. The only reason to believe that is if you're going to believe the old stories that people made up who didn't know how to fucking refrigerate their meat, No, I didn't. Thank you. Fortunately, I don't see a lot. I'm not creating so much, and I'm a creator. I'm not a consumer. But I just don't have a lot of time to read and look and go down through Twitter and keep up on everything that's going on. So thank you. I count on you guys to turn me on to some of this stuff, and then I look for it later. Third decade of the 20th century is my go-to answer for the medievalism. When it's going to go away or when it's going to hit its stride again. Oh, you're in Newfoundland? Is that bad in Newfoundland? If I could leave, I would. If I could get you, I would, baby. I'm sorry. It's like a rock. Newfoundland's like a fucking piece of outcropping sticking out in the Atlantic. How do you stand it there? You get sick of codfish? I'm teasing. Newfoundland's beautiful, like everywhere, but ooh, lordy, 96% Christian island. That's like when you call that an island, it's like it's almost a fucking continent, isn't it? That's a big ass island, Newfoundland. Not like Greenland big, but Newfoundland. It's like I thought you meant like you're like on a little tiny island. You're in a damn province, right? Isn't it its own province, or is it in part of one of the maritime provinces? I don't really know. 0 point energy or energy to use. That's above my pay grade, buddy. Bible says evidence isn't in front of. Who cares what the Bible says? The Bible says a lot of shit. The Bible is full of stuff that's evidently not true. What do you think of the Ron Reagan commercial? Opposite. Yeah, he is the opposite. We've known Ron Reagan for a long time. I don't know him personally, but Freedom from Religion he's been working with for years. That commercial's not new. He made that years and years ago. But yeah, I love it. It's great shit, man, to have Ron Reagan's Jr. do that. He's a gay guy. I'm pretty sure he's out. So yeah, we need people like him, and he does a great job at that. It's in faith. When do I start identifying as an atheist? Probably right after college or right during college at some point. Thanks, Bitty Buddha. Didn't see you here, my girl. What's up, Bitty Buddha? Sending me weights. Oof. I need to work out. Choo choo. The Jeebus fish is here. It makes it worse. There are 500,000 people here, 96% Christian. Good God. 500,000 people on Newfoundland? Really? That's insane. What the fuck do you all do? Curl? Raise big black dogs with slobbery drool? What do you do in Newfoundland? I have a family that are young earth creationists. Chatting with them is painful. Yeah, well, I suggest don't. Don't chat with them. Iron Fist. 557. Woohoo! Thanks, Biddy. They're crapping out. I gotta go get them redone because they're about shot. But thanks. By moving fast, you can't tell. Thank you. Ask them when the very first verse in the Bible says the earth was made. Newfoundland make those big, adorable dogs. Yes. Ooh, Garfield had a dog, right? Or Garp. Remember World According to Garp? Newfoundlands got really popular in the late 70s because of that, because of the popularity of the old John Irving novel. John Irving, what a great author he was. Man, oh man, did that guy have a career, boy. You don't know the scope of different shit that he wrote. Unbelievable. Everything from Grendel. I had to read Grendel as required reading. I loved it. To taking over with the James Bonds, to stuff like the Cider House Rules, to what did I just say? World According to Garp. I mean, this dude just wrote stuff that was all so different from each other. A great fucking author. In Newfoundland, you drink. Yeah, I bet you that's like one of those places. Like, what do you do in Finland all winter when the sun doesn't come up? Yeah, drink. What's up, Greedy Paul? Welcome to the show, my friend. Ruger 2021 bad. No shit, Sherlock is here. What's up? No shit, Sherlock. Good evening, my friend. Cat Silver joined. Thanks for joining, Cat Silver. Going back through the comments there to see what the hell is going on here. That one Capitol rioter got 4 years. That was cool. That was cool to see. I love that. I don't watch a lot of that news, but when I see like the punishment that one of those idiots got, Christian nationalists waving a flag and throwing rocks at police, throw him in jail for the rest of the fucking eternity, asshole. And Paul Erbel dies. Anti-preacher, another anti-vaxxer preacher. Anti-vaxxer preacher dies of the vid or complications from COVID. Paul Erbel. Or Obel or Abel, probably Oebel. Yeah, good riddance to you, anti-vaxxer, scumbag, Christian, evangelist, liar, televangelist, liar. Fuck you. Hope you fucking didn't spread it to anybody else before you died of your own idiot fucking bad advice. So Paul Erbel's dead. Who's on a free thought calendar this week? Who said free thought calendar? Who was born in the world of free thought? Today, the 9th. Wednesday the 9th in Free Thought Land. Aletta Jacobs, born 1854, women's rights pioneer. Aletta Jacobs, free thinker. Never heard of Aletta Jacobs. Amy Lowell, the poet, 1874, born. You don't see these free thinkers like this free thought calendars like got a bunch of people from the last century. There was like more atheists going in 1900 than there is in 2000 in America. That's the crazy fucking thing to me. It's fucking nuts. Jacques Monod, Nobel laureate Jacques Monod, born in 1910. And the famous Alice Walker, born in 1944, also an atheist. Yesterday, it was Elizabeth Bishop, 1911 again. All these people from the last century. Where's like today's atheists on the atheist calendar? There's just like somehow there's like less public atheists out there doing their thing, philosophy. Hi, I'm high. What's up? Come get some. You high? Come get some. Oh, one is high tonight. One for you, my friend. Good for you for getting high. Peace River, very close. What Peace River is that? I talked about the I Spy 642. I talked about the Greg Locke Burning Brigade already because I loved it so much that like that one of our gay brothers had the audacity to run in there and chuck a Bible in there and then make out with his boyfriend in front of all those fucking freaks, man. I think that's just boss, man. That guy's my hero, whoever he is. If I could meet that guy and have him on the show tonight. Thoughts and prayers to the anti-vax. Not. First thing you get asked in small town northern Alberta is, what church do you go to? Hate it here. Yeah, I spy. Welcome to the fucking life in these United States. That's literally how it is in every suburb. If you move to a suburb here, that's what you get. I usually say, The Church of Smelly Farts. I don't say that. I'm kidding. I say I don't believe the old myths. And they walk away. They turn around. They walk away. I missed a huge gift at Jet Plane. I did. Did I get a huge gift at Jet Plane? I didn't see that. Thank you. What happened to this? What happened to in life? What happened in life to this guy? What guy? Me? Awesome sauce. Miss Smithers sent on the way. Down the shitter goes Miss Smithers. What's the Peace River? You guys gonna tell me what the Peace River is? Is it just a typo for Piss River? My soul hurts. Nosferatu. Don't have a soul. You're a vampire, Nosferatu. You certainly don't have a soul. Wasn't your gift? Thank you. If somebody gifted me a jet plane, that's awesome, man. I can get on it now and go. I would tongue kiss a bloke to annoy Christians, and I'm straight. Yeah, so would I. I would tongue kiss a bloke for lunch money. What the fuck? If they're cute, anyway. I made a deal with my mom. I'd go to church if she got the vax. I still owe her 4 Sundays. So she got the vax. That's awesome. She got the vax, and now you gotta go to Sundays. Well, good for her. That's well paid. You paid a good price. However many Sundays you had to give up. It's not for the rest of your life. You did good, man. Good for you. Use that time in church to meditate. Maybe you learn something. Sometimes you get a good sermon and you learn something. I don't take that away from church. You get a good preacher. Sometimes they say something that's pertinent to your life. And you'd be like, all right, thanks, preach. Hello from Maine. Too much ado. My guy. Good evening from Nevada. Reno Christie. What's up in Reno? No. Cassie George. She got the vax though. That's good, man. Yes, small price. I agree. Small price to save your mom. You saved mom's life. Mom saved your soul. Yeah, she can keep thinking that. Oh, Peace River is the town in northern Alberta. Yikes. Secular Skeptic 24/7. What's up? Choo choo to you, my friend. That's one for you. Don Uriarte. Don Uriarte. Don Uriarte. That's a hell of a handle. Reno is Reno, man. Same old shit. Yeah, I don't know. Never been to Reno. My buddy's in Vegas now. Maybe I'll go, because I got a buddy there. There's honestly nowhere. Of all the cities in the world, Vegas not really on my list. I can see neon and obnoxious casinos in a lot of places. I don't need to see them all crammed up on each other. My sister-in-law actually thinks the Bible should be taken literally. Oh, yikes. I'm sorry. I have to listen to her scriptures and casual talk. But now it is so difficult to not talk about that. That's terrible. I'm sorry. Gotta go. XOX, Cassie George, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, girl. Love you long time. Come back anytime. Philip Appleman, 1926, again, last century poet and a Darwin scholar was he. William Jackson Harper, 1980, there he is, a playwright, a modern playwright. And Cecily Strong. Got me a lech for Cecily Strong, man. I like Cecily Strong. SNL. Good for her. Cecily Strong. Did not know. Also an atheist. And Charles Dickens was an atheist. Did you know that? Born in 1812. There's one for you. Sinclair Lewis, also a novelist and a muckraker. They call him a muckraker. Here he was. I guess he was, yeah. 1885. And Chris Rock, the great Chris Rock. Born in 1965. Chris Rock. It's crazy to think of now. Chris Rock, 56 years old, 57 this year. Nuts. And Sunday, which I didn't get to, I don't know why I didn't say him. I'd say Christopher Marlowe, the Kit Marlowe, the Shakespeare contemporary. Kit Marlowe. Anybody know Christopher Marlowe? Tamerlane, right? It was his big play. I think Alice Gretchen, with a Polish spelling, Greczyn, born in 1989, actress, activist. Don't know who that is. Pretty young. But anyway, free thinkers everywhere, man. This is it. The free thought calendar. They sent it to me from FFRF. Don't forget to donate today to FFRF. It's $40, people. I know you assholes got $40. Get $40 out. Send it to FFRF if you haven't already, and feel good about yourself, because that's what you can do to help support the fight against Christian nationalism. Honestly, and there's nothing in it for me. I wouldn't say that if I weren't trying to kiss ass over at headquarters. Not just kidding. But it's really true. I've been involved in the organization for a lot of time. They actually do shit. A lot of these places, I don't know. Are they doing anything? Are they having more controversy than good? FFRF streamlined, not really any problems. No scandal, no weirdness, no fucking ousted presidents under dark clouds of conspiracy and suspicion, and none of that. Just solid lawsuits all the time filed on behalf of separation of church and state concerns. So yeah, do it. Emma Woodburn, 5. Take my money. Thanks, Emma. George Carlin, not an atheist. No, George Carlin, a seeker. And this from his daughter to my ears. I worked with George Carlin's daughter at the Reason Rally in 2016 and ran into her the night before in a bar, heard her talking, and she was talking about what I was doing at the Reason Rally. And so I had to eavesdrop and interrupt. And she's like, "Oh, I'm one of the speakers. I'm Kelly Carlin." I almost fell out of my chair. Here I am sitting with George Carlin's daughter. So I have it from no better authority than his own daughter, that while he was anti-religious, anti-theist, not really described himself as an atheist, always a spiritual seeker. George Carlin, rest in peace, left us too soon. Great fucking George Carlin. Did more for the cause of anti-religion and ridicule of religion and normalizing being able to make fun of silly thoughts than most people. So yeah. Business lady, thank you. You get one for that. You're my hero in caps. You ever know that you're my hero? That's sweet of you. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for the presents. It was very cool to have met her. And then I subsequently interviewed her on the old podcast afterwards. So that was a blast. There won't be a next Reason Rally, unfortunately. They disbanded. Too bad. It was really cool. The first one was a big splash, but David Silverman didn't run the second one, and a lot of things happened to the second one. The woman they put in charge of it ended up having to quit because of controversy of embezzlement of funds or misappropriation of like something to do with that. And so like it got handed off to someone who did a great job filling in last minute, and I was involved in the band search. I found the Wu-Tang Clan and got them to come to the Reason Rally. That I brokered that deal. But the Reason Rally suffered from Richard Dawkins' stroke that year and Johnny Depp's divorce. Both of those cats were supposed to be there. How cool would that have been, man? I missed meeting the Deppster by this much. Not to mention Dirty Dick Dawkins, the big dick of atheism, as I like to call him. But those two pulled out, and that really, really hurt attendance, and it was like 1,000 degrees. It was Washington in June, and it was like 1,000 degrees outside Kelvin. Like you walked outside and your fucking head burned right off. That's just the way it was. So it wasn't poorly attended, but it wasn't up to expectations, and there was so much weirdness and controversy, and it was a big cumbersome beast of all the free thought organizations out there: FFRF, AHA, Humanist, AA, AAA, Secular Coalition of America. Everyone they could find, every last one contributed a board member, right, to hopefully do this every presidential cycle. That was the idea. That was 1 in 12 and 1 in 16, coinciding with the presidential cycle. To try to like make a visible statement that there's a secular voting bloc out there, and unfortunately, it just they decided it was too much work for not enough return, and no more Reason Rallies. But if you want a CD, I have one. You can reach out to me at atheistunderground.com. Atheist Underground Show at gmail.com. Atheist Underground Show at gmail.com. It's a long word. Atheist Underground Show at gmail.com, and I will, for whatever it costs, send you a Reason Rally CD. I have a DVD of that 6. I have boxes of them because we got way more than anybody was ever going to want to order. But if you're interested in that, there's a lot of good shit on it. You can see a Wu-Tang Clan performance, not the whole clan. Couldn't call it Wu-Tang Clan because we couldn't get RZA and we couldn't get Ghostface Killah. Those would have been the two. If we'd have gotten those two with the whole group that we got, we could have called it, but we didn't. But anyway, he's got that on that you're not going to see very, very anywhere really, I'm sure. And Bill Nye and Lawrence Krauss and a lot of interesting speakers. So if you're interested in that, reach out and I can get you one, and it won't cost you any more than shipping it will. I'm just happy to have anybody use them up. Thanks for the rose, business lady. The convoy is a chance for racists to promote their own cause. We were talking about the Canada thing. Yeah, it's crazy. Bonjour, Rothfin Crazer. Bonjour, mon ami. Bonsoir. Could you hold one? Hold on what? One of those DVDs for you? They're not going anywhere. Thanks for the popcorn too. Do you use Matthew 10:14 against preachy Christians? No, I don't fucking engage with that really. Which one's Matthew 10:14? I'm gonna look it up real quick. 10:14. What the hell? And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your word. Oh, that's the one with shake the dust off your feet and move on. Yeah. There's plenty of those, right? That you can hit them with. I'm not that guy who tries to pick fights with those people. I tend to stay away from them. But that's a good one, And the hate one, the other one that's also Matthew. I want to say about hating your family more. You have to hate your family if you want to follow Jesus. There's all kinds of shit. The one where Jesus comes, I did not come to bring peace but a sword. There's all kinds of stupid shit you can hit the Christians with when it comes to tearing apart their idiotic Bible. Thanks, the Golem. Thank you. The Golem 18. It's ironic that Christians say they're being persecuted when they're the majority. Yeah, well, that's what happens when the majority loses its privilege. They cry and whine and stop, and that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing the loss of Christian privilege and the death of Christianity slowly. So they're stomping their feet and they're doing everything they can to burn and pillage on their way out the door. And we're all going to have to reap the fucking benefits of that great fucking effort. Thanks, Supreme Court, full of fucking Catholics. What happened to the beard squeeze? I did the limerick where I did Chicago's Johnny Dupa, and he had just a mustache. So I'm dedicated to the character. If I can, I shave the beard. I didn't shave it for Meshuggah to Mary. The beardless thing doesn't. It's like it's split screen. The Nine Crazy Cat Lady was like, use the beardless, to take away your beard, but I couldn't make that effect work without having it be. It was weird. It was like it showed part of you with it, part of you without it, or something. It wasn't just take away the beard, which would be good. That would be very good for me if I could do that. That would help me with my characters. But what the hell? Jesus' mother can have a big bushy beard, old Jewish lady, right? Well, bye for now. It's dinner time. Later on, I Spy. Thanks for being here. Saludos de Florida. Gracias, Ala Castro, man. ¿Cómo estás? You're welcome, and thank you. Hi, True Bloody Tony Tone. What's up? What are your thoughts on Judaism? I find myself an atheist Jew. I feel like you don't see that. I feel like every Jew I know is an atheist. I don't think that's uncommon at all. Mr. Viral Comment. Thanks for that. No, I think most modern Jews, if you're not involved in some conservative sect or some ultra orthodox retro sect where they still think that the earth is 6,000 years old, and you got a rabbi reading out of the Torah every Sunday, and he's got the long curls and he's got the fedora on it. If you're not buying into that biblical literalism that those sects are still hanging onto, that I find that most modern educated Jews, post-reform Jews, are atheists. I don't meet a lot of Jews who are still observant, unless I meet a guy like that who's an Orthodox or some, retro style conservative Jew. I don't think that's very uncommon at all. So, please welcome to it. They describe themselves as secular Jews. They want to be Jewish in tradition. They want to be able to enjoy Passover with their friends and have that identity of a historical tradition that they have as Jewish people, and they just don't see any supernatural in it anymore, and they're taking that completely out. I don't think that's uncommon at all. But good for you. That's awesome. I applaud you for being here and being a secular Jewish chap. I mean, I'm a secular Christian, because we celebrate Christmas, right? It's just phrasism. It's just semantics, right? I call myself an atheist. I call myself a secular Christian because I do with my family, get together on the traditional Christian holidays. The way I was raised, it's what the whole country does. We're all off on those days. It's like, you know what? I don't have to be a Christian to celebrate the solstice or Yule or whatever I want to call it, just because we all call it Christmas. It doesn't bother me that we call it Christmas. We all know that Christ was never in Christmas to begin with. You guys love that? Put the Christ back in Christmas. He's never in Christmas to begin with. How about you put the Saturnalia back in fucking Christmas? How about you put the Yule back in Christmas? I didn't put any fucking thing. I put the good fucking solstice orgy back in Christmas. Anything but Jesus. He was that fucker stole it to begin with. The hell. Yeah, it'll grow back. Don't worry, Squeeze. And thanks, thanks. You don't like my face? You know what? How about it? How about you let's just fucking go away, man? This face has served me well, beard or no beard, over the years. But yeah, I get a little jolly now that I've hit my 50s, late 50s, mid to late, early. I'm in my early late 50s. um, so the goatee hides that, I think, a little bit. But yeah, most people are liking on that white ass goatee I got these days. I had a full beard when I was younger, kind of brown, a little bit red, white too, gray. I don't like it. Grow it back. All right, Squeeze. I'll grow it back for you. Thanks for the little crown, Biz Lady. How do you tell them thank you but no thank you? Just like that, buddy. Thank you but no thank you. They're being found out and we almost suffer. Yeah. What event opened your eyes to reality? No event. I just grew up and grew away from my family and started thinking for myself and realizing, wait a minute, this doesn't make a lick of sense in anybody's fucking world. All you got to do is look at it critically on any kind of elementary scale, and you know that it's all bullshit. It's simply unthinkably dumb. The whole idea is just dumb. And once you start looking at it for your own self, I just wasn't that brainwashed. I wasn't that indoctrinated. I didn't go to hardcore pain church. It was an easy liberal Protestant congregation. Pretty sure there was an atheist at every Sunday service I ever went to in the back of the pew. It was just like what you did because it was a small town and you knew everybody there. So, but it wasn't, it was old school good. It was like what Christianity started as in this country for the most part on a big scale. It was just liberal Protestant post-enlightenment Christian sects where people really believed in freedoms and really believed in, and they didn't take the Bible literally necessarily. That they understood the value of metaphor and storytelling. And it's just to think that any of it is real is you have to be fucking stupid. I'm sorry to say it like that, but you have to be. What's up? Yeah, Vader's with me tonight. Everybody with me tonight. Nobody's coming on. It's been a long time since my guy, Atheist Animated. Follow Atheist Animated. He's producer Jay, runs that show, and I haven't had him on in a long time. It's just me and Ginger, the faithless healer, here tonight. Ginger, the faithless healer, with us in the house like usual, sleeping on a chair, waiting to hear something outside to bark at. But yeah, Vader's here. If you got a comment for Vader or a question, he'll answer you. He'll be like, he can answer your question. I got the 8 ball too. Got a question for the match 8 ball. It's just a big bag next to you guys. See that? Boom. You got a question for the 8 ball? I will ask it for you. Also, you are a freaking legend. Thank you, man. I'm a legend in my own mind. I appreciate you, Mr. Viral Comment. I really do. Thank you. It's very gratifying that anybody appreciates what we do here because we're just mouthing off. I'm tired of living in a country that's run by idiots. How do I find like-minded people? I don't know, man. Try meetup.com. Atheist groups are really good at meetup, but look for atheist groups in your area. My girl, where you at? Do you think Dawkins is too confrontational? I enjoy eroding folks' beliefs, not defeating them. I don't know. I asked, when I interviewed Robin Bloom, who runs the Dawkins Foundation, it's as close as I could get to Dawkins. We tried, but he's too big for us. But I talked to the gal, worked for her at the Reason. She was there representing the Center for Inquiry that he started, right? Fabulous woman, and she very bristled though. But I'm like, is Dawkins like a little bit? He's a little bit arrogant for American audiences. He's an Oxford Don. He's very, if you get to know him, apparently he's very charming. But he's very well spoken, very eloquent, and I think that offends American audiences a little bit in that way that scientists do, where Americans are like, oh my God, this guy's just an elite, educated fucker trying to tell me what to do. I don't have to listen to him. These dumbasses in the country, and I think that Dawkins in America is not the best spokesman for atheism because of that. He doesn't resonate with country hicks. You know what I mean? He's, like I said, he's an Oxford Don. He's an educated person with a perceived pronunciation accent that never stops, you know. So she bristled that she didn't want to hear that, but I think that that's probably not wrong. It's fun to defeat folks' beliefs though too. I can't. I'm sorry. I get a kick out of it when he gets a singer in there. So yeah, but I hear what you're saying. Yeah, the Magic 8 Ball, man. Life is hard living in Texas. Move, business lady, move, move, move. I will help you. Find a place. Just get out of Texas. Yeah, I like listening to Dawkins too. I know he said some stuff that he should just not have said, you know, and I just think he's from a different generation and hasn't given a lot of thought to how that affects the modern sensibility. When he talks about shit that he's just get off of Twitter. Old man, get off of Twitter. If you don't know how to use it, get off of Twitter. Will we finally see Trump in jail? I don't know. That would make me so fucking happy to see Trump in jail and watch them all just like they're gonna try to jailbreak. You think they'll like storm the Capitol with the couple hundred boobs that they had? They're gonna storm his prison and like jailbreak his ass out. Later, True Bloody Toe. Thank you, Carly Yeri. Nailed it. What did I nail? Death Santis. Yeah, Ron Death Santis. Is that what they're calling him? That's pretty good. Ron Death Santis. Staying with my dad and his born again new wife. It's good fun bouncing off each other's beliefs. Well, if you're having fun with it, that's cool. A lot of times that could be really huge. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Yeah, he's like a 3-foot life-size model of Darth Vader. I am your god. Thank you, Daisy and Boy. I like your face too, baby. Are you saying Christmas trees and holly isn't Christian? That's what I'm saying. Real controversial, I know. But you don't see that as often in other religions, no. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right about the Judaism thing. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I think your other religions don't play that. It's because Judaism is a religion that you're born into. It's tied to blood heritage more than the religions that try to convert people and gain followers by missionary work and all of that. So you lose that, you know. So I think that's why that is, you know, because Jews identify with their Judaism as a birthright and a tradition through genetics. But yeah, you're right. Now I understand what you're saying. Yeah, in other religions you don't really say, but we don't say that. I don't say I'm a secular Christian. People be like, "What?" You know, I'm just an atheist now. But you know, you certainly could. But you're right. Nobody else does really identify like that. Thanks, Stefania. Yeah, I have a sense for these things. And he's just like Dawkins. Yeah, he resonates in Boston, you know, in New York and Philly, but you know, not so much in Kentucky. One of the funniest things ever is listening to Dawkins read his hate mail. That is fucking hilarious because he doesn't pull any punches. He'll be like, "Fuck you, you fucking cocksucker, you atheist bastard. I hope you die and rot in hell. You deserve everything that God is going to dish out on you." And he reads it in his fucking accent, and he just reads anything they write. He'll read whatever the fuck it says. It's absolutely hilarious. And poor grammar, you know, you don't have no more sense than a skunk. Yeah, Hitchens was the best. Hitchens was the best at that. If you love fucking making fun of religions, you can't get better than Hitch. Can you ask the 8 Ball, will we have an openly atheist president of the U.S. by 2048? Well, we already have. Well, openly, I guess, maybe. But in the past, in the way past, I think there was plenty. Will we have 8 Ball an openly atheist president by the U.S. by 2048? It's a lot of time. Ooh, come on, 8 Ball. Ask again later. Fuck you, bitch. Ask again later. What the hell? That's a cop out, man. Whoever made the 8 Ball ought to be punished for putting that one in its panty. All right, it's later. Will we have an openly atheist president of the U.S. by 2048? Magic 8 Ball, tell us, please. It is certain. Yes. Now, will any of us live to 2048? If they don't sink us in the fucking rising oceans by then. 8 Ball came through tonight. I wish I could leave Texas. I'm stuck here financially. Ooh, lordy lady. Start saving your money, baby. Bus ticket doesn't cost that much. Let me see, business lady. Look at you. I promise you I'll help you find a place to stay if you just get out of Texas. Thanks for joining, my friend. Science is real. 59. I was about to toot my drink. Got one for Science is real. 59. Thanks for being here, dude. That's rude of you. Who's being rude? Christmas tree was from the Yule religion. Of course, the Christians took it. They took it. They took our Christmas tree like the Grinch, right? Christianity was the Grinch. He came to the Yule celebration and took their Christmas tree, took all their presents. Yeah, I'd want to see the uproar. I'd go ahead and like be happy watching the uproar. I'm in Wisconsin. Bad enough in Wisconsin, sad to say. It used to be a nice liberal state. Now it's just half full of redneck idiot Trump supporters. All you gotta do is drive out to the country and people are still flying there. Trump won. He won. Fox News told me he won. Please save us. Eating scones, folding clothes, listening to you. Eating a nice scone. Where are you at that you're eating scones? I thought you were Hispanic. You in England eating a scone? Bruh, you have no idea. Stop embarrassing yourself and stick to your what's to do. Bruh, you have no idea. Yeah, I'm embarrassing myself. You guys, did you mute that idiot? You're embarrassing yourself. Oh, dude, you're on TikTok live pretending you know there's no God. Wow, embarrassing for you. Did it go through? Well, yeah, were you here? Thanks. Now it's funny. That was brutal. That last time, if you weren't here, the 8 ball, we asked it like 10 times in a row. It was crazy. It was defying statistics that it told me there was a God. We kept asking if there was a God, and it was like, it is certain. Absolutely. Fuck yeah, dummy. You're a dumb atheist. Convert. It was like, whoa, 8 ball. He fucking with his heart. Yeah. Went to church today, had coffee, cake, and a discussion about how Christianity got monotheism wrong. Nice. Thank you, Don Morningstar. Appreciate you, man. Did you hear about the Bible originally having two guys, Yahweh and El? There's the Bible, if you look into the way that it came out of the Canaanite tradition, it had way more. The Canaanite pantheon was large, and Yahweh was the one that the Hebrew people chose to be in charge of them. You know what I mean? And then it evolved from there. So yeah, I've heard about that. But it's Yahweh. El was the, the, the top god of the Canaanite pantheon. I think ask Biddy Buddha. She's the one to ask about this shit. I know from what I know from listening to people like her. It's frankly, it bores the living fuck out of me. I don't give a fuck what the people thought 3,000 years ago. It's moot beyond any reasoning. I mean, it's nice to read a Proverbs from time to time and ancient actual stuff that's like kind of relevant, but most of the Bible is it's just silly. Why do I care? Why do I care? Who the fucking guy Yahweh and El and a bunch of post cave idiots running around making up shit. Making up shit. And then we got people who believe it today like it was real. Yeah, Christmas is called Yule, and that's a whole thing. I mean, Christianity, it was smarter. They let the old religions adopt the new religion by letting their holidays stay. It was just an assimilation technique. It wasn't like a outright like we're stealing this now. It's just like okay, well, this is our holiday too, and this is just you can keep celebrating it. It's called this now, and this is really what's behind it. You'll come to know. It'll be cool. It's better than trying to beat it into people. They let it happen. Over the generations by just assimilating the old traditions into the new religion. It doesn't take it's not rocket surgery to see how leaders use and manipulate the boneheaded masses. It's going on today still. Literally what we got going on. That's what kills me. It's 2022. We should be advancing humankind on a curve that we've never seen before. And yet we've still got people clinging to the shit that's so obviously demonstrably a technique, a made up, man made thing to control people, to comfort people, to keep people stupid. I enjoy reading the Gruffalo. It's the same as the Bible to me. The Gruffalo. I don't know what that is, man. Yeah, same with the eggs and hairs and Easter. That's right. Fertility worship is spring, renewal, all that kind of crap. Who's your hiker guy? Who's your hiker? Miserable Moth. You're nice for saying that. Thank you. Miserable Moth. Argentinians have Spaniard and Italian customs and food. Yeah, Argentinians say ciao, ciao. Hablan español muy arriba los argentinos. Pero dicen ciao todos. Wisconsin is going the way of Texas. You are not wrong, man. It's getting there. I made them. Oh, you're Argentinian and don't identify as Hispanic. I get it. Yeah. Argentinians, yeah, it's weird. It's crazy, right? Remember that Argentinian actress that's a little blonde girl in the Queen's Gambit? What's her name? And she was in Peaky Blinders too. Fabulous little actress. They gave her like a person of color award because she's Argentinian. I'm like, what? Have you people never seen an Argentinian? What the fuck? So dumb. Typing while folding clothes. Wow, that is special. I can't do that. All right, give me the new ones. Give me the new ones. I'm gonna blast off in a couple of minutes. You guys got something else? Put it up there, and I will try to get to it. It's Did you see that lady who's a minister? Where is it? She said that a demon or an alien entered her bedroom at night, took the form of her husband, and then was looking for sex from her while her husband was sleeping next to her. A spirit husband came out of her husband that was not her husband. It was someone else. He was like, "What do you mean? I'm your husband. You got to give it up, baby. Here it comes." And she's like, "Ooh, not you. You're a demon or an alien or something." They're like, "What? This is what we're dealing with. This is the kind of fucking intellect we're dealing with. People who like think like this. Like you had a wacky fucking dream and you're gonna wake up and try it." But the whole thing about sex and religion, isn't it? That's what the new podcast is gonna be on now when I get it out, and I will soon. Is like how religion actually breeds weird sexualities, doesn't it? Sneaky, dirty, clandestine sex is like it goes hand in hand with church. I've known this since I was a youth. Um, and this one says, like I said, an alien snuck in my room, pretended to be my husband to have sex with me. Christian preacher. This is from Dead State. You guys know Dead State? Do you like it? I know. I'm not sure I've checked out Dead State before, and it's alternative news, news you can trust. Yeah, that's what you want to hear, right? Because none of them say that. Sharon Gilbert, an end times author and Christian preacher, appeared on the Jim Baker Show. Yeah, you know it's legit if it's on the Jim Baker Show. What a twit. And related a bizarre tale of a horny alien who invaded her bedroom. The alien tried to impersonate her husband in order to have sex with her, but there's more. After Derek and I got married, this other Derek appears in our bed, she said. The real Derek is lying down next to me, and then this other Derek sits right up out of him. It startled me. But you think? I guess it would. I knew that was not Derek, and so I asked this critter, "Who are you?" Because he was clearly wanting to have sexual relations, of course. Who could resist you? Preacher woman. He said, "I am your husband." I said, Who are you?" He had the nerve to claim to be Xerxes. This woman's telling this story with a straight face. Other Derek seriously wanted to invite me to use my free will to do something that was going to pull me away from God. Wow. Xerxes entered her husband. I didn't know Xerxes was inherently evil, that he was going to come back. This is, and people take this shit seriously. Someone's reading this going, "Oh, I knew it. That happened to me." You got it, Hoosier. Darth Vader eats rare steak. What do you think? Medium rare. Absolute most. Thanks for asking. Of course. Of course. Darth Vader likes steak. Of course he likes a steak rare. What's it on the hoof, my friend? Yeah, religious people have sleep paralysis or told it's demons. Yeah. That's ugly. Christianity breeds pedophilia because the ideal woman to them is like a child. Yeah, somebody else mental health. Thank you, mental health gardening. Are you the one? Maybe I watched a video that somebody posted, and she was wonderful. But she had millions of followers. It was somebody who was not necessarily atheistic, but she like really identified the problem there. And I'd never thought about it in those terms. It's like I think it breeds pedophilia in a lot of other ways too. But that holding up a virgin as the ideal conquest for somebody does lends sexuality to childhood, and it's gross and wrong. Nobody wants a virgin. That's just such a stupid, like, God Almighty. Haven't you been around? You need to have somebody who's like, you don't want to teach somebody everything. Oh no, man. You got to sample the goods, find out somebody knows what's for, and what to do before you go marrying that shit. And I've had a couple of virgins in my life when I was younger in college. Is this that? Yeah, it was cool and all, but what sex isn't cool? When you're having it, nothing special. The whole value on virginity, dumb. Actually, he doesn't care as long as it's lukewarm and chewy. Nice, man. I love it. That's a joke. I didn't know. I didn't see that coming, my friend. You got me. How does Darth Vader like his steak? As long as it isn't lukewarm and chewy, he's cool. An atheist from Algeria. Bonsoir, mon ami. In Algeria. What is up, dude? Thanks for being here. And whoo, that's a tough one. Got to be a tough one in Algeria. What are you doing in Algeria? Are you Algerian? Thanks for the likes. Iconita. Appreciate you. And I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to blast off in a minute here. If you got anything else. Jim Baker's one of the biggest saints, right? Yeah. That was crazy. If you remember the day and his wife who passed away from whatever. Um, in the makeup that she had on, he had this comb over. How anybody could take any of those people seriously? It's really speaks to the stupidity of people in general. But yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Thank you for joining me. Join me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, Twitter, everything else. And remember to get the shirt. Atheism. What's missing? You. He is right. There you go. Atheism. What's missing? He is. You can get that at Atheist Underground Gear at cafepress.com. Love you long time. I would climb through the camera and make love to each one of you if I could. I will see you later. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. See you on Sunday. Love you. Out there, and thank you for your